Okay. So this actual first New Year teaching, uh, and so I thought it'll be auspicious to give the teaching somewhere in the middle of the new year, somewhere in the middle of the new year, rather than towards the end. And so, uh, and since next week I'm going to Malacca, uh, it'll be beneficial that we teach today, so next week will not be too rushed for me. So next Thursday, there will be no teachings. Okay, there will be teaching. Maybe if you receive from here, maybe the teaching again is from internet or but yeah. So today I have some questions to answer from this America. So I want to say I'm very happy for the American students to ask many questions because then it clearly shows that you are also more observant, and also you have the free spirit of inquiry, which is very important to Buddhism, rather than just to have a faith and to pray. And so this aspect of wanting and daring to ask is actually very important, so that you can understand and you can become a deeper practitioner. Okay. So the first question here is when the guru is sick, is he or she really sick? What does it mean when one hears that the teacher is manifesting illness or death? We have known many Tibetan masters to get sick and pass away like diseases from cancer. Why is this not considered or ordinary illness or death if they have a human body? So this is something very interesting for many people. I can now just change the subject from death to mind. Okay, the mind of this person. I want to ask you, first of all, when you say that you are upset with someone, are you upset with the person or are you upset with the person's body? When you say, I'm upset with you, am I upset with your body or am I upset with your mind? Huh? Which one? Mind, right? So when you're upset with somebody's mind, shouldn't you do mind sparring with the person rather than to beat the person? Isn't it? Right? Unless, of course, then it's ordinarily like maybe very young children or something like that. Maybe Westerners don't never beat the children. Asians believe in using the cane, and the Westerners can never understand why we Asians will use the cane and to discipline the child, and they never do that. That is because we must first understand. In the beginning, when the child is young, they cannot understand what is mind. When the child is young, the child can only understand what is external or physical or material body. Isn't it? Okay, if you tell the child, say, I love you, versus you say, tell the child with a sweet, I love you and I give you a candy. Which one is better for the child? Huh? Which one is better for the child? Candy? I love you is better for the child. But on the child's side, the child would prefer the candy aspect. Isn't it? So when we say that you are a spiritually young person, you cannot see and you cannot understand what is the appearance of physical manifestation versus spiritual transcendence. Okay? Spiritual transcend. You're able to transcend physical appearances, go deeper into the mind, into the heart. So when ordinarily some people, they like to go for some spiritualists now, they like to go for, they can have doing mudras, some are doing dancing, and some are having a medium, and some gods coming and they do some things, and then people say, then this is very powerful. This one is not powerful. This one is for the spiritually immature, young, those who are young. Yeah, those who are young. Jimmy, where's me? ลูกคัดอย่างหอยโบ Yeah. So, so when we say, for the young child, you have to, for the child to feel happy, you need bright colors. You need big, dramatic birthday parties. Then the child can understand that. But as a person grow older, you're trying to throw a childlike birthday party for 80-year-old person. Funny? What would an 80-year-old person enjoy for the birthday party? Gathering, people sit down, dinner. Isn't it? Probably that's it. That's all they want. No more poppers, hats, giving off candies and presents. Funny, right? Okay, so you look at the children's toys. The children's toys show very, very clearly the children's choice of colors that they like to wear on their body shows very clearly what they see is what they get. So when we say to become a spiritual person, this externally, in the beginning, we need the temple. We need the brocade. We need hanging many things, offering things for the people who need to see the external form. But where is the biggest and the greatest temple? Is in our heart, is in our mind. So we say, I say now, when you are angry with somebody, are you angry the body or are you angry the mind? Similarly now, when the Lama is manifesting sickness, is the Lama really sick or is only the body is sick? Is the body sick or the Lama sick? Body is sick. So that's why I say, the body is manifesting illness. What makes this Lama special? What makes this practitioner special? What makes you different from your brother or your sister or your friend? Is because something in your mind, what that you have studied, in terms of knowledge, in terms of experience, in terms of wisdom, in terms of your life experience, you will be able to present things, see things, view things very differently. Isn't it? Right? So therefore, on our side, on our own side, okay, when we practice, we want to go deeper. Externally, it's only for other people to see. externally only for other people to see. Why? Because other people can only see what they can see. For example, if the Lama feels that, oh, okay, now it's time to pass away, because by passing away, then you will only learn then it will be beneficial to pass away. If it's beneficial for the Lama to go away, go somewhere else, not stay here for all the time, then the Lama would manifest that. He will go away, go somewhere else, go teach somewhere else, do something. So don't spend so much time here with you people. Then the people will grow up and say that, oh, now, so then we will treasure the Dharma. Because right now there are many people who are Lama chasers, not for the Dharma, only for the or the Lama, for the monks, or for the geishis, or for the nuns. They come, bring them out. They don't bring them out, go ask them to go to their house to rest, go watch a movie, go out and shopping and this and that, but not practicing Dharma. So, truly anything that is done for this life is non-virtuous. Anything that we think, we only want to think about this life is non-virtuous. That's why if you are a business person, okay, or people who do business, they have great obstacles to practicing Dharma. Because when you do business, everything is thinking about reaping back the benefit for only this life. Right? Unless you are maybe somebody, who is or doing business, maybe he's a doctor, or maybe he's a renovation contractor. I feel this one's still better. Why? Because what their action directly benefit other beings. Yeah, other beings directly receive benefit. So this one is at least cause other beings to have some comfort and this and that. So this is also, we say, a kind of giving. Or if you're only doing business for the sake of money, and then the whole world, our world only revolve around money, then there is not much purpose, and there's no meaning in life, no meaning in one's practice. For example, praying only for just to have money, more money and more money. Yes, you have all the money, then what happens? Okay, so the main thing is for the lamas and for the Rinpoches, when they get sick, observe how they behave. Ordinary people don't behave like that. Ordinary people, when they get sick, the mind also gets sick. Body and mind both sick. But when the lamas and the high practitioners, when the body gets sick, the mind is still not sick. Mind and body separate. Ordinary people, very easily, first is the mind gets sick, then body follow the mind to get sick. Correct? For example, the mind don't like this thing. Maybe you don't like to eat cockroach. Right? Maybe you don't like to eat cockroach. Then when you see a cockroach or some other people eating cockroach, then you go, oh. Just seeing and smelling, just the thing, imagination in your mind, oh, you're eating cockroach. Then you start to puke. Right? You eat cockroach? Do you eat cockroach? Do people eat cockroach? There are people who eat cockroach, It's like you eat shrimps and you eat prawns. They look like cockroach actually. Many things that you eat is scary, very, very nicely disguised. So, many people like to eat beef and like to eat meat and this and that, and they should be there to witness the slaughtering or the murder of the animals. Okay, that is very important to witness, and then you say whether you can really pray for that animal or not. Okay, so there's something that is, I feel is important for, as a cultivator, as a Dharma cultivator, we should really try to put in the effort. If not, everything just comes with the thought of just money and the price of things and the value of things. Soon everything we just calculate in terms of money. Then life has no meaning. You can have all the money, but can you grow a pineapple? How long does it take the pineapple to grow? You know, and even you have money, but can you grow money? You know, or can you eat the papaya? You know, if you grow fruits? Does the fruit grow from the ground, or does a tree grow from the ground? You know, so you may have all the money, but if you don't have the kindness of other beings, you don't enjoy anything that what everybody is believing within the illusion of money and wealth. Okay, so that's why it's important to focus on your practice, focus on human relationships, focus on your family, focus on your loved ones, focus on your kindness. What transcends money, what transcends name, fame, honor, and pride, is really connectivity. Regardless of a person's wealth, status, this and that, everybody needs a shoulder to cry on. Everybody needs a warmth. Everybody wants to feel care and concern. This one, money cannot buy. Okay, money can buy something that may be a manifested or a show kind of concern, but not real love, not real concern. So this one is something that we all should understand. So similarly, when we talk about this here, the question is asked in terms of death. You can change it to in terms of anger, change it to in terms of jealousy, change it in terms of anything. Okay, when you get easy is anger. Okay, when you are angry with somebody, are you angry the person, or angry the mind, or you angry the emotion? Okay, so then you will have to think deeper on what decision you want to make, how you want to react, whether you want to react, how you want to think, or how you decide to feel. It's very important. You must remember now, ordinary beings, everything follow the mind. Everything follow the mind. The mind feels sick, the body also feels sick. Okay? Yeah. Deep practitioners. Okay? Mind and body is separate. Mind is always try to be in its own state. The body is different. Body is different. So when you see when somebody is sick, in great pain, how they react, how they do is very important. Okay? It's very, very important. So next question is, when doing the mandala offering, we are told to offer all the beautiful things in the universe. So why would one offer negative things like our enemies and objects of our aversion? So first thing, when you are doing a mandala offering, you're told to offer beautiful things in the universe. What do you offer? What is considered beautiful to you? Is a roast chicken in a mandala beautiful? Is roast chicken in a mandala beautiful? Or a bowl or a pizza in a mandala beautiful? Is it beautiful? Huh? Maybe roast turkey in a mandala beautiful? Nasi lemak in mandala beautiful? Huh? You just imagine you go to Mongolia or Siberia or go to Tibet, go to natural, beautiful, fully natural place. Is it beautiful? Now try to add one roast turkey there. add something that man-made there. Is it beautiful? After you add something man-made, is it beautiful? Huh? Or just allow things to be natural? So when we talk about beautiful things, and when we talk about aversion, things that you like and you don't like, you look at the heavens and look at the Mother Earth, look at the skies, look at the universe. If we look out there in outer space, what is beautiful and what is ugly? It is all the same. Our mind, when we are offering a mandala, the main thing is to let go of judgmentalism, let go of wants, and let go of don't wants. So, so when we say, so ordinarily we know in our own world, which is a very elusive world, is a elusive to our own mind even, and it is also a mind that is filled. Our mind is filled with illusions. Our world is filled with illusions. Our world is filled with a lot of things that we are all made to believe. That's why sometimes the same thing can cost so much money, and then after a while it becomes worthless, from priceless to worthless. Isn't it? Not true? Huh? Maybe something when they first find is, wow, so rare. After that, everybody wants to make the same thing to sell. Right? And after when you get so much of it, then it totally has no more value. Isn't it? Huh? So, there is no such thing for a spiritual practitioner to see the what has of price and what has of value, and what is beautiful and what is not, what is beautiful and what is not nice. Our mind have to be stable like earth, immovable like mountain, okay, expansive and vast and expansive like space, outer space. Okay? Without judgmentalism. Like space will not judge that the sun is hot and the moon is a reflection and the earth is turning and this and that, right? So we have to see that. We have to see that, and so that will be of great benefit. Okay? So you don't think back to when you offer a mandala, so, oh, what I like, what I don't like. And then you say, how do you know those or beginner beings, practitioners, when they offer, they have very real anger, very real hatred, and so you see when they offer, the face comes. Then they're happy, nice, they go, oh. Something don't like, then, okay, yeah. So really, you want to practice, you have to practice to be accepting. Okay, when you say vast and expansive, without, not like there is no fence. Our mind becomes, so if there is a ball, can you tell me where is the circumference of the ball? Where is the fence of the ball? So for example, let's just don't use the term ball. Let's say, where is the fence or the boundary of earth? Where is the natural boundary of earth? Where do you demarcate it? The actual west and actual east, actual north and actual south? Is there one point that you can say is the real, true north and true south? Momentarily changing, momentarily turning. Right? East is a east and west is a west. Now you say this is east and that is west. So now then, globe is turning, Mother Earth turning, sunlight is shining on a different time, different day, different every single thing, everything momentarily changing. There is no fixated manifestation. So for example, another way to say then now, Are the boundaries of countries real in the vast expanse of the universe? Huh? Is it real? But the human beings living on earth, they believe that the boundaries of countries uh, that we are living in is real. Correct? Yeah. We believe in this illusion that money is real, and that across this line is this country, across that line is that country. And then the rule of law of different country, and then it's also all different. What does it say? Some people, some country, one man, many wife. Some country, one woman, many husband. Normal. Okay? Yeah. So what is normal? No such thing as normal. So your mind, your practice, there's no normal. You don't think that, oh, this is normal. When people tell you something, you can smile, you can laugh, but in your mind you say, oh, don't judge. Okay? Don't judge. What is the so-called norm? I heard that somebody told me, say, in some country, when the woman marry and divorce many times, then she becomes very valuable. It's something honorable. Okay? So then I thought, oh, okay, if the people believe that, then it's okay. Then that is an honor. That we don't put our own values on other people. Okay? If that's the case, then I used to chat with my guru, and then we say that, oh, if the rule of law is real, is a reality, then the animals, migrating birds, need passport. Isn't it? Migrating fish need passport. Now this is the boundary of this country. Okay, so fish, you're born there, you cannot come here. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So this is if you really think that many things are ridiculous. Many things are totally man-made. Totally we make to believe that it is so real. Okay? Or men can have many wives, many girlfriends. It is also a male chauvinist thinking. Be natural. Okay? Be natural in the sense that, oh, just let your mind rest in its natural place. Don't judge this and that. Okay? So, why you want to offer conventionally, that is on an easy way, is when you want to offer something, okay, when you offer, many people, somebody ever once explained things to me like that. I did ask when I was very young, what is the benefit of making offerings to the Buddha? That person explained this way to me. You see, Buddha has a great merits. Whatever you offer Buddha, it multiplies. So when you offer money to Buddha, your money will multiply. You offer food to Buddha, your food will multiply. You offer what you like to Buddha, everything will multiply. So it becomes very good. Everything on good conditions, good on the auspicious, you'll be healthy, you'll be wealthy, you'll be happy, you'll be this and that. I listened there and said, in that case, what do you offer yourself? Then yourself will multiply. Then the person like a little bit like, hey, why you say like that? So then, conventionally, many people think they want to have a good conditions and they make many offerings so that they can. There's a multiplication of that. So then, why do I say we talk about in a simpler, basic, and conventional level of making offering of what you don't like, is because people are like that. When we like to show off our branded stuff, right? You show off your branded things. You show off your expensive things when you go out. The so-called New Year and everything. Everybody wears nice things and stuff like that. or go to work carrying a LV bag and what I don't know so many brands names. Everybody is carrying something. It's a imperialism of money. And then so we only want to offer and show off the good. Even you are showing off your goodness to the gurus and to the Buddhas. If you really want to offer, then you must offer the thing as it is. If you want to offer a pet, you must understand that the pet needs to eat and poop and pee. Isn't it? Right? So when you make an offering, we make an offering that we also have our negative aspect. What we like, what we don't like. And when you offer, you are shedding light into the darkness in our hearts. Isn't it? If you always keep inside the box, what is the inside the box always dark? Always in darkness. So open up the box and let there be light. Okay? We need to have light in our heart. Then we can be a light for other beings. So when you make an offering of all the negative things, it also means you are renouncing the attachment to the negativity and the problems that you feel that is so real for you. Okay? So you should offer as a way to renounce. Sometimes, you really don't like that person, but in a prayer you offer that person, that thing that made you angry. That is also saying you are willing to let go of the past. You are willing to let go of the hurt. Some anger, some hurt can make you be so upset 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. That means you didn't grow from them. Chinese say, 假了比, Yeah. You are upset over something in the past. That means you totally wasted all the food and drinks that you've eaten after that. Because plants, even if you give it food and fertilizer and water and the good conditions, the plant will grow. But if you are a human being, you are upset over something and you refuse to move on and you refuse to grow, you are stunted growth. Okay, you just grow old like that. You just grew old like that. You became old like that. Old and moldy. Okay? But you didn't grow bigger. You didn't grow stronger. You didn't outgrow your old shell. Even animals will outgrow their old shells, like crabs, like snakes. Outgrow their skin, outgrow their shells. Even animals can do that. We cannot. So, what is the shame here? We shame ourselves. Okay? Angry with one's guru, upset with one's guru, and this and that. So, you think that is of great benefit for your own mind? That is the one that will cause you the unlimited suffering. Why? Because when you're angry, the moment you choose to be angry, you are not only just angry when you're angry. Suddenly, somehow, somewhere, you become angry with all. Somebody may be upset with what one priest did, and suddenly he will just say that, oh, this religion is bad. Right? People are like that. They just want to blame everybody. Blame everybody, justify about everything, and complain about everything. So this is the definite path for losers. The real losers of their own freedom. We lose our own freedom, our own liberation when we become like that. One other question says, can Rinpoche discuss the difference between relative truth and ultimate truth? I give you a very simple answer. You want to know? Relative truth. Does water exist? If you are thirsty, when you drink water, will you quench your thirst? Depends if it's salt water or sea water or drain water or toilet water, isn't it? You just said yes. Huh? So when we say a relative truth, does water exist? So this move on, this part here becomes the mind science. This is not mind science. This is the philosophical aspect of Buddhism. The earlier question about offering mandala is the mind and the religious aspect of Buddhism. So upon this philosophical example between relative and ultimate level. So is water real? Is water real? Can you drink the water, touch the water, feel the water, play with water, bathe with water? So does it have its purpose? Does it serve its purpose? So water is real, isn't it? So conventionally, water is real. So known as the conventional truth. So ultimate truth, we say water is empty. Water does not exist in reality. Why? So let's use a simple example. Can water evaporate? And what happens after it evaporates? Can you see water vapor in the air? Can you see? Depends. We can see water vapor in the air if the temperature is very cold and there's steam, then you can see fine water droplets. Okay? Or you can see water vapor in the air as clouds. So there's the Sambhogakaya aspect. In the Dhammakaya aspect, when you can totally not see it, does water exist in the air? It does exist. Right? Water does exist in the air. So you can say, very simply, conventionally, water exists that you can see, but ultimately, water does not exist. But it does not exist, it doesn't mean that it totally does not exist. Yeah, we say it does not exist, it's not the extreme viewpoint. Yes means yes, no means no. No. Okay? The ultimate truth is that everything does not exist on their own. Ultimately, everything does not exist the way we perceive it to be or we believe it to be. Conventional truth, is money real? Is money real? Ultimately, is money real? Do you think you can bring money to your next life? Do you feel you can bring money to your next life? We cannot. What can you bring over to your next life? Okay? If you are a real cultivator practitioner, you can bring your experience and you can bring your wisdom. Bring your merits. Okay? If you are not, then you bring along a lot negative karma and everything, and so then also goes. It is fair. What you can bring to your next life, from your past life to now is your next life of your past life. Can you remember anything of your past life? Can? Some can. Most cannot. So then now, it's like you play a game and then after you press the reset button. Now once it reset, everything changes. Every time you reset, everything changes. Changes to the time you press the reset. Right? For example, the game that you played in the 80s, you pressed reset, right? Today when you press reset, what happens versus the game that you played reset at that time? Okay, many things change. Games that you play also change. Computer games that you play also change. Everything so called changes conventionally, always changing, changing momentarily, changing. So ultimate truth, nothing exists on their own side, but conventionally, everything it does exist. So I'm just using a very simple way for you to know. But you know that there is a water vapor in the air. You know, isn't it? So Dhammakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nimanakaya. Okay? Very easy way. Water vapor in the air, water droplets, clouds in the air, and the actual water. So one question they ask, we see that offerings to peaceful deities include flowers, incense, fruits, etc. But offerings to wrathful deities, we often see things like tongues, eyeballs, intestines, and other body parts. Why is this? So basically, it's the one of the same reason that I've said just now. Okay? If you like to eat meat, then you have to accept how the meat come from, how the meat look like, from the animal to its parts. Okay? And we have an attachment to our own sight, vision, so you represented by the eyeball. Representation, offering of sight, offering of hearing, so there's the ear, there are the ears. Offering of nose, the smell. Right? Offering of tongue is taste. Offering of mind is the heart. Okay? Then offering, the heart itself is also offering of touch. Okay? Because whether you touch and when you touch a thing, whether you like or don't like, also felt by the mind. So maybe some people like to step on the durian shell. Some don't like, isn't it? Your mind can decide whether the durian shell is the durian is a pleasurable fruit or not, isn't it? Right? So, so when they have the offering, so then they have the skull, and then the heart, and then the nose, and the eyeballs, and then the eyeballs and the ears. So these are all the offerings. So similarly, here we use the human because it is the human that decide what they like, what they don't like. So ultimately, in the inner offering, the flower offering, that is the 5 cents offering. Okay, is to tell us that we are impermanent. We are impermanent. And what we see is based on our own perception. That's why we say one man's meat is another man's poison. But please does not mean that you go and kill somebody, go and pluck out the heart and pluck out the nose. All these are just made from flour. Or you can use plasticine and make. So that when you see this, it represents this. When you see this, you do it yourself and to tell yourself, everything that I see at the end of the day, my body is just like that. So am I this? Am I this lot of organs? 5 cents. In the center, usually on this, sometimes there's an arrow on top and then there is the cloth on top. So the arrow represents central channel. The cloth represents the wind element. Okay, so there's many things. They are just representations, like a reminder. Similar to when you want to take exams and then you forgot your formula, then you cannot write the whole formula. What you can remember, you just maybe write some cute little cartoons on your erasers when you go and take the test, So then the teacher doesn't know that you are copying, isn't it? So similar, something like that. I mean, that's what I did. I love this Faber-Castell eraser, They have this cardboard covering on the eraser. You pull it out and you see what's in there, you put it back. And then you use another eraser to erase things that you wrote on the eraser. So this is what I did. Right? But you can very much only do that for maths or science. You can't do that for everything else. You see? So, So these are like that. When you forget, when you try and then you forget, you just need pointers. You see a pointer and suddenly, I remember. Like that. Understand it to be like that. That when you see this raffle offerings, okay, so they tell us, remind us of death. To tell us that at the end of the day, this is what we are. We are made from this. We are made from this. We are made from eyeballs, tongues, and ears, and heart, and blood, and this and that. Okay? So this is a reminder for us. Next question is when you see a raffle or semi-raffle deity wearing a garland of heads, okay? Some are freshly chopped off heads, okay? And some are dry skulls. What does these heads symbolize? In the highest yoga tantra, then actually, first we must see which part of the body they are wearing. The skulls, the heads are chopped off and they strung together by the intestine and they wear on the neck. Okay, so it means death of conceptualization of the death of conceptualization. Okay, and you have concepts, I have concepts. The death of concepts can only be truly dead if it is dead from the mouth. Correct? Because your concept, my concept, how do concepts spread and why do people gossip? Because of the mouth talk so much rubbish, isn't it? Correct? So this is a representation. Who will wear 50 human heads dangle around the body? Okay? You must understand all these things. When you see the deity wearing these things, actually you understand it to be like that, what the deity wear, what the deity hold is telling you what the deity can do for you. Okay? 50 bleeding human heads, the death of these 50 men, 50 heads. These 50 actually are where we do, we call Ali Kali. Okay? The 50 vowels of the Sanskrit alphabet. Kaka kaga nga cha 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 na ta 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 da na pa 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 ba ma ya ra la ma sha sa ha sa so ha om ye da ma hi do brahma ta ta ka da hi ba da de chen cha yo ni ro da im vari ma so ma na ya so ha. So all together end up is 50. You understand? So when we recite this one means all very easy. We speak English, right? So how many alphabet in the English? 26? So we change, the deity have a 26 human skulls. Because 26 alphabets, you understand? Now you understand? So why? Because all the written character is based on the 26 alphabets. That's the meaning. Understand? I make it very easy for you. Right? A to Z, 26 heads lah. Well, you just think of 26 very free men gossiping. So the deity come chop off all their head, okay? String them up with their own intestines. Okay, why intestine? What's the meaning of intestines? Outside look good, inside empty. What does it mean? It's an illusion of being full. Okay? You understand? So why? So the heads are strung in their own intestines. The hair is bundled up. Okay? There's a meaning to all these things. When we look, we say, oh yeah, it reminds us of this, then we smile. Not like that. You think the deity really go kill? No, Buddha said cannot kill. Why kill? Right? You want to kill? You kill the own mind that we like to gossip and hurt other people. You understand? So why 50 human heads now? You know why? Okay? Why? Because they are the 50 Sanskrit consonants and vowels. Okay? If I change it to English, then it becomes 26 heads. Okay? The death of gossiping. Understand? So because they wear it around the neck, it means it's in direct contact with the neck. The neck, what is the main thing? What is the closest thing? Mouth. Death of speaking out of concepts. That's why human world we have so much fighting. You have your concept, I have my concept. Everybody got their own concept. Whether they like, don't like, clash. Those who like, they stay with each other, have their own group, own gang. Those who don't like, they clash. Now you understand? Why people upset? Because all this, that, all that, this and that, everything. So you listen to them. If your mind is vast and open, you smile. If your mind is, oh yeah, you get affected. Then what you say is true. Oh, then what happened? Oh, we must do something about it. Right? So this many things is a people problem, not the religion problem. Okay? So people, where even they can be great monks or lamas or long time become a practicing for long time, they can be monks, can be nuns, can be everybody and this and that, no? Don't expect every one of them to be pure. Okay? Most important, when we practice the Dharma, we speak with our true heart, without the intention of hurting other people, but with the intention of growing other people. Now you understand why there are 50 heads? Okay, you see the highest yoga tantra deities. Of course, for us, we hide them all inside there. Okay, they're all hiding there. Because many people don't understand why, oh, very scary, must be cannibals. Actually, the person who have these thoughts, they are the scary ones. Say, oh, they don't wear clothes, they walk around with blood on the body, sticking out their tongue. So what does it mean? So they have many different they have very deep meaning. Tell us, you really want to die, die. May your conceptualized mind die. Then you can really have some time to meditate and be with ourselves. Correct? When you meditate, your own conceptualized mind have to die, isn't it? When you meditate, then you can have your own time, own inner peace. Many people try to get the inner peace by doing many other things outside, externally. The real inner peace, everything that they are looking for, is not in other country, not everywhere, but with an open heart, by finding your guru and even subduing your mind to listen to your guru, then there is benefit. If not, even if you're a Buddha, the Buddha is there. You may be the Buddha's direct disciple, or even the Buddha's relative like Devadatta. Still will have harbor so much anger, hatred, jealousy, everything against the Buddha. So the most important thing is we must practice the Dharma ourselves. That's why I wrote there I asked them to print out. Did somebody ask me, Lama, what do you want to say to everybody? I print it out, I stick on the outside, on the door, and over there. So most important is to propagate the Dharma and to practice it ourselves. The purpose of this temple. Everybody say they want to propagate Dharma. If you don't practice the Dharma yourself, how to propagate? The best way of practicing is by leading by example. Not leading by printing books, by talking, by spreading, by doing this. No. We lead by our own heartfelt example. Right? Hello? Yes. Chinese New Year, everybody eat too much, very sleepy, yeah? Huh? Okay? So this is very important for all of us to understand this point. Okay? That the one that we should really kill is our own selfish mind, our self-cherishing mind. We should kill our own hatred. Let our own hatred kill itself, commit suicide. Okay? Yeah. So many people, they say, oh, they want to do this, they want to do that, and stuff like that. So they want to propagate Dharma, they want this. All to me, I just smile. Because why? Or why? Because, okay, it is very important to just let people at their level speak up. Okay? People have their own concepts of how things should be, must be, or let them speak up, let them say. Then you listen. Then when the time is right, then you implant little bit. Implant little bit. Okay? Sometimes it's a very painful and long wait, like me. Sometimes I wait for people for a long time. And I waste a lot of money also. A lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of my heart, my prayer, my patience. If you really want to say waste, then it's waste. But I'm waiting to see what happens. What happens? What result? Okay? Every time there is a result, it is the cause for a more future results. It has to be like that, step by step. To reach your destination, you need to take many steps. But if you don't even take the first step, nothing happens. So the main thing is when you say cause and effect, cause and result. Many people like tell me, Lama, please pray for me, please bless me to be able to do this, please bless me to be able to do that, this and that. I can tell you there's no point praying and blessing you to be able to do this and that. Do what you can do first. Do what you can do first. That is very important. If I ask you to do my job, can you do it? Right? Or if I ask you to do His Holiness Dalai Lama's job, can you do it? Do we have such a big heart like him? Okay? Do we have his merits? Do we have his wisdom? Okay? Right now, don't have. But in future, possible. The main thing is start now. Stop blaming, stop complaining, and stop justifying. Stop pointing finger and the kind of energy that we spend on these three things, blaming, complaining, justifying, if we put that energy to focusing on the good, so much goodness can come from it, Just remember this thing. Successful, rich, wealthy, successful people, actually they don't complain so much, You study them. They don't cry father, cry mother so much. Okay? They focus. This one can. Cannot chop. Let's do something else. Do something else. Don't go to, I'm not good enough. I don't know how. That one can, this one cannot, and this. The kind of time you spend on all this whining is unbelievable. Okay? Stop whining. Sometimes it's you don't want to listen to yourself, so you want to waste other people's time to whine to them. Unless it's, of course, your whining is your manifestation, I don't know. Some of you are deep, great bodhisattvas. You're whining and you're crying. Okay, yeah. You're whining, you're crying, you're blaming, you're justifying, unless you're bodhisattva, great. You know what you are doing by then. When you are bodhisattva, Buddha, bodhisattva, please remember to save me. Okay? Yeah. This is very important. Okay? So, Buddha and bodhisattva don't have an eye. So you must remember, I want you to go and think about it. What is enlightenment? What is your enlightenment? What is your awakening? If people say want to become Buddha, what is become Buddha? What happens then you become Buddha? Do you climb up and sit on a great throne? Or do you take off everything and sit under a tree? Or do you even need to do that at all? is sitting under a tree or sitting upon a great throne for the benefit on themselves or for others? You have to think. What is your enlightenment? What do you aspire your enlightenment to be? Okay? So I will teach this in Malacca. Okay? So I hope for those of you who have been eating and drinking so much, hopefully next week we'll go Malacca for teaching. Do some pilgrimage. Okay? Yeah. Then that's all I have to say for today. Okay, so short mandala offering. Please offer what you like and what you don't like. I think I don't know what is your I don't know what you put in your mandala. Okay, whatever it is, whatever it may be, open your heart and release all boundaries of your own mind. That is very important. Then you will be happy. Then you have a glimpse into your own enlightenment.